Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Automatic with MK. Today we are going to discuss about the few Excel activities and along with that we are discussing about the workbook activities. So the previous video which I uploaded is not that much clear and we are getting this echo, so that I'm newly creating this video again. So already I have created all this workflow. So meanwhile I am doing commenting out, okay, disabling this and drag and drop another sequence. So I'm renaming to the Excel activities and yeah, workbook activities. So we will include here. So first of all, we will use read range workbook activity. So as we already built this, so I just drag and drop this into our current workflow. Okay. Okay. So here, if you can see here, we have created read range activity first. So we are getting that it's out of scope, right? So that we are getting this error. So we'll create newly all these variables. So as we have provided that input file path here and sheet name, now we are going to create new variable here, tt table. Okay. So here it is the dt table. And coming to here, in order to use the read cell activity, you need to have the Excel application scope. So here you provided the input file path and also you have drag and drop the read cell activity and you have provided the sheet 1 and which cell you need to read. Here I have given A3 and again we will remove it. So create str cell. Okay. Yeah. Now pass to the message box str cell. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just save it. Yeah. Now debug. So let us see what it will get into the result for the message box. We'll see. So Apple. So A1, A2, A3. So we got that Apple. Okay. Click OK. Now I need orange as output. So let me change to A5. Okay. Now save it and debug again. Yeah. Now we got orange as output. Yeah. It's working fine. So that's how read cell will help us to extract the data or get retrieve the data from the Excel. Now coming to read range workbook. Okay. Yeah. So in read range book workbook, what is the difference between the Excel activities? So I will just open the file. Here is our input file, input Excel. Okay. Okay. Hmm. So it's similar to the read range in the Excel activities, but here we are passing that path and sheet name and we are storing the output data table. So here I opened the Excel which the bot is utilizing. So let me run once so that we can see what happens. So if you can see here, we got an error which means like the process cannot access the file because it is being used by another process. So as the file is already open, if you are going to use workbook activities, the bot throws this type of error. So if you remember that when we are using Excel activities, we didn't interfere this type of issue as we open the Excel also. So this is the main difference between the Excel and workbook activities. So this is the important interview question as well. Okay, now I'm going to close this Excel. Now I will click retry. Let us see. Yeah, now it is successfully executed, which means it was stored the data. Okay, so now we are going to display the results by using output data table as a text. So here we have created another data table. So DT table. Okay, DT table. Okay, then here create new variable. Click Ctrl plus K str data. Okay, now save it. So here we are validating the database results in the form of string where we are storing in the CSV form. So just debug the code. Yeah, we didn't add a message box. Okay, now add the message box as well. So pass str data. Okay, let us see now. Click debug. Yeah, that's great. We achieved it. So this is how retrain workbook will works. Now we are going to write range workbook. Write range. Drag and drop to the designer panel. So I'm using the same file. Okay, I am providing the sheet name as sheet 5. So passing DT table. Okay. Now save it. Okay, debug the file. Let us see that what should write sheet 5 into the input Excel with the data provided from the sheet 1. Okay, it's completed successfully. Let us go for input Excel file. So sheet 5. Okay, so it is successfully written the data table which we given into the input Excel file. Okay, I'm closing this. So just for a quick recap, so I have used Excel activities and workbook activities. So here in the Excel activities, we have missed read cell activity. So that read cell activity need to be used in the Excel application scope. So we have passed input file and we have provided the sheet sheet name and also cell value. We retrieved those cell value in the message box. Okay, that's first thing. And next we have used read range workbook. Here we successfully store the data and we displayed the major difference between the Excel and workbook activities in read range. See here, when you are running workbook activities, if you are going to open any Excel file, so you will get an error. And later we have used right range workbook as well. So we have provided the input path and we have provided the sheet name and also passed the data table so that it was successfully written into the input file. Okay, that's all about this video. So if you like and it is very helpful, so please subscribe and share to the relevant people who are like looking on the UI path and automation. Thank you once again.